It's not just about making the grass green, because you can make grass green with just nitrogen. You can do that and just pound it, pound it, pound it. And you can always force out grass to be green, but it might not be as thick, and you might have a ton of dandelions. You might start getting crabgrass, but you still have green grass.
Yeah, see, that's what you got to do. You got to install some sort of fear in the client or the end user. There must be some sort of problem that you have to create. You can't just apply nitrogen, because it'll be just, you'll have green grass, but it won't be as dense. How would that happen? How would you apply nitrogen, increase the color, increase the growth, but not increase the density? You're going to increase the density. That's what's going to happen. Okay. When nutrients are deficient, regardless of the nutrient, it could be boron. If it is indeed deficient, then it will require the application of that element in order to alleviate that deficiency. That's true. Okay. And there is clearly a relationship between some weed populations and some nutrient fertilizer regimes. That is true. But to say that you're going to have all these problems if you only apply nitrogen is fear-mongering. That's what it is. It's not based on reality.
Right? So this is going a step further of saying, hey, we're going to put in a little bit of this, and it's going to make such a compounding effort over time to reduce our needs on these other, herbicides and things like that. So that's how I see it.
Okay. Cool. Well, I don't know if any of that's true. He's saying you can adjust the soil and you're going to have less weeds and less disease. That's probably, if you have a healthy stand of turf grass, then it is going to have a great ability to resist, diseases and, weed pressure and all these things. All that's true. And insect damage and all that stuff. All that's true. And all that can be achieved, at least in the case of Mr. Knorr's lawn and his soil test, with just, sufficient but not excessive applications of nitrogen. And a little bit of color, you want some of that, go ahead and apply some foliar iron. But throwing out a bunch of this other stuff doesn't seem, in my view, based upon what I'm seeing in his lawn and based upon what I saw in the soil test report, I don't see any value. I just see a lot of waste.